Hello and welcome to this week's Tuesday tip, and today it is on winged eyeliner, which I know is a huge issue for a lot of people. So my favourite type of eyeliner to use for winged eyeliner is a gel liner. My favourite one of those is the Maybelline one. I just find it really soft. It stays soft. It doesn't crack and go hard like some of the more expensive ones do. And it also comes with a really nice little mini brush, but it's a really good one. If you want to use a more liquid liner, the ones with the kind of the almost like a paintbrush, which are very the brush is very malleable, are the most tricky to use. But if you get something like this, which is a felt tip, because it's harder, it makes it a little bit easier to apply. And this is the Ico Skinny liquid eyeliner. Okay, so I've done one eye, as you can see, and it does obviously depend a little bit on your eye shape. If you've got hooded eyes, it can be a lot trickier, but this is kind of the general way of doing it. So first of all, what you want to do is you're going to start at your inner corner, and instead of worrying about a perfect line, you are going to almost, you can do this with your eyes open, scribble in and colour in between your lashes, because what you don't want with an eyeliner is a line of skin between your lash line and the liner, because that looks really ugly. So almost like little dots in between your lashes. And if you want to make that really dark, you can use liner on your upper waterline, and that will really give more of a dramatic effect. Okay, so I've done that. So you can see there's no kind of precise liner at the moment. Then again, depending on how smooth your lid is, I'm a little bit older now, so I need to kind of smooth mine out a bit more. So I'm going to just close, and I'm just going to lift slightly. Not too much, because what I don't want is when I let go of my eyelid, I don't want my liner to look wrinkly, but I do want to smooth it out a bit. So as I get to where my lashes start, I'm going to thicken up. And for a lot of people, it is easier to do with your eye open. It just depends on your eye shape and how skilled you are. Okay, I'm just making sure there's no skin on show, and I'm just going to go to the outer edge of my upper lash line. And for some people, that kind of shape is really nice, and that's enough. So you can absolutely leave it there. I'm just going to check my eyes are symmetrical. So here's the trick for your wing, which works unless your eyes are quite different angles. This works really well. So you are going to imagine that your lower lash line is going to continuing up. So this line here is just continuing up, and you're going to draw a line from just the corner of your eye, following that angle. And if you do that, it should mean your angles are even. So I've done that, as you can see. Okay, and then you're going to join the end of that triangle the end of that line to the rest of your liner. Okay, in a little triangle, and then we're going to fill that in. And it's good to do it not too long at first, just so you get the shape. And again, some people, that kind of short flick is good for, maybe even a shorter one. And for me, I like to extend it slightly more. So I'm just going to do this with my eye open. And as I reach, well, I want the end of my flick to be, I'm just going to pull the pen off my eye, off my skin, and that's going to make it so that it's thinner at the tip of the wing. So just almost feeling as if you're dragging it out. And then right at the end, it's almost as if you're tickling your skin. So barely applying any pressure at all. Okay, so that is the finished liner, and I haven't got any mascara on yet as I have on the other eye, but you get the gist of it. Hope that was helpful, and I shall see you next time.